I am joined today by the author of Dawn's Early Light, which you should all order. He's probably far better known as one of the authors of Project 2025.
Thanks for having me. I mean, here I am, this evil architect of this transition project. It's remarkable that you would be willing to sit with me. We set out a year and a half ago to insert policy substance into the presidential campaign, and I dare say we succeeded.
But that didn't stop the philosophers of TikTok from attacking you. Please take it away.
All day, every day, therapist, mother, maid, nymph, then a virgin, nurse, then a servant, just an appendage, lift to attend him so that he never lifts a finger. 24/7 baby machine, so he can live out his picket fence dreams. It's not an act of love if you make her, you make me do too much labor.
So how many of these books are banned under Project 2025?
Literally zero. But if I had my way, as a guy who founded a Great Books K through 12 school and ran a Great Books college, I actually would ban Great Gatsby, because I think it's a terrible book.
You don't, I kind of like the aesthetic of it. It doesn't do much for me. I feel that way about, I don't think that every school kid needs to read Salinger quite so much.
I agree with that. In fact, I remember being a high school student and suggesting that to my English teacher, perhaps with a little bit of impertinence I shouldn't have possessed. Son of a bitch! And I remember her saying, Mr. Roberts, hold those opinions to yourself. My response was, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, I will, but Holding Caulfield is a loser. Okay, next one.
I'm 19 years old, I'm biologically female, and I'm a member of the LGBT community.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I can hide the fact that I'm gay, but I can't hide the fact that I was born a woman. And women are one of the targets of 2025. If 2025 is passed, Republicans are seeking to completely ban abortion altogether, no matter the circumstances. Project 2025 also seeks to rewrite the definition of marriage, which includes getting rid of gay marriage.
I ignored my destiny once. I cannot do that again.
Project 2025 plans to ban all gender-affirming healthcare. Please don't let a bunch of rich white men whose rights have never been questioned since the beginning of our country dictate our future.
It's a little rich when she says, these people, they want to radically redefine marriage. You know, like we did 9 years ago. I don't know, isn't that a little pot calling the kettle black here?
Hey man, you're black. You are too. What the?
We do believe that anti-human ideologies that immiserate everyone involved in them, especially the people who adopt them, we're against it. And it would seem that most Americans are against it too.
What is Project 2025? Project 2025 is a 922-page proposal to dismantle the US government and replace it with a new conservative vision. Some of the key proposals include a massive expansion of presidential power, firing more than 50,000 federal employees who don't align with the president's agenda, massive scalebacks on LGBTQ+ and reproductive rights, tighter immigration laws, and more oil and gas pumping.
Yeah, this is what I mean when I told you a little while ago that I've been recently thanking the Harris campaign for giving us about $1 billion of earned media on this.
Yeah, I did that.
Some of what that video in particular covered is right. We do want tighter immigration laws. And guess what? A majority of Americans do too. And yes, we do want a conservative vision for the federal government because guess what? We won. This is what happens because of politics.
I love this scare line. Project 2025 wants to get rid of thousands and thousands of bureaucrats.
Actually, we want it to be like 1 million.
Yeah, you're too modest, unfortunately, in your critiques. Next one.
Don't know what Project 2025 is. It is not a scare tactic. It is not a conspiracy. It is very real. And here are some of the guidelines. Unitary executive theory. Just read this. This would give the president complete and total power to pass any bill or law he wants. They want the next president to stop the war on oil and natural gas. And they want to get rid of the abortion pill. And lastly, he wants to get rid of the Department of Education. So all those books that are getting banned, they're just going to keep on banning them. This Handmaid's Tale reality that you guys keep putting out there like, oh my God, this is Handmaid's Tale. No, this is America.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
gets
gross.
the people going.
The President of the United States, to state the obvious, is elected by the American people, not just to be some figurehead, but to run the government.
Yeah.
And the administrative state, which now has 2.5 million federal employees, has to be reined in. And that's where that theory, properly exercised by a vigorous executive, as Hamilton would say, can really make some progress.
Right. If we don't want the president to have any power whatsoever over the co-equal branch of government that he is supposedly the leader of, what do we have a president for at all? And what did the majority of the American people just elect him for?
There's so much more to say. First, though, go to balanceofnature.com. Use promo code Knowles. Balance of Nature fruits and veggies is the most convenient way to get whole fruits and vegetables daily. So Balance of Nature takes fruits and vegetables, they freeze dry them, turn them into a powder, and put them into a capsule. You take your fruits and veggie capsules every day, and then your body knows what to do with them. Balance of Nature is just one ingredient of a balanced lifestyle, has no intention to replace a healthy diet, exercise, sleep, or any other healthy habits. It is intended to be used in concert with other healthy habits. I absolutely love Balance of Nature, especially someone like me. I'm on the road a lot. I'm eating a little bit of that fast food. I'm not always prioritizing. When sweet little Elise isn't making my meals, I'm not prioritizing my fruits and veggies. So with Balance of Nature, you can just pop it and you're good. Go to balanceofnature.com, use promo code Knowles, KNWLES, for 35% off your first order as a preferred customer, plus get a free bottle of fiber and spice. Right now, if you are at a computer, you pull up that tab, you go to balanceofnature.com, promo code Knowles.
Why don't you get it? Can't you get it? Understand? They're gonna execute the mother to elevate the man.
I'm assuming the producer of that video didn't take a look at the project, but then, I mean, I guess that selection of music is popular.
You went full man. Never go full
I do think it is important. I don't know if this is in the project, but maybe we could add an addendum. Whatever that person was wearing, that should be illegal and punishable with deportation.
All right, and then what are you drinking during the day?
Sodies.
Yes, in addition to Project 2025 fixing the ice cream machines at McDonald's, we will ban that outfit.
That's good, at least for Project 2026. Next one.
Project 2025 is a good thing.
Do you think that?
Abortion's wrong because it's unaliving a child. So I agree with forced pregnancy.
Are you going to take care of all those children?
No! But we have adoption centers.
Our adoption centers are already full, so we should just make them more full. You're not going to adopt.
Of course I'm not. I'm broke. I can't afford anything in this environment.
Okay, so something that has nothing to do with you. What else?
Well, it oppresses rainbow people, and that's a good thing.
What have they done to make you feel that way?
They think they could just tell me what to do and make me use words I don't want to use.
Who's telling you what to do?
Some random person on the internet I've never met in real life. I'd rather have a dictatorship than deal with them.
That's your biggest reason for wanting to ruin America?
Yes!
Because of that?
Everything is their fault!
Oh, my.
How will you ever recover from this?
I don't think I ever will. I mean, the level of honesty and substance there, Michael, is overwhelming to me. All kidding aside, although it's most important to laugh at that, as I told a group of students at Princeton recently, guys, y'all need to laugh more.
Yeah.
So I applaud them for at least trying to make it somewhat funny. But
Though I have to say, Kevin, I feel the guy made a meal out of a cupcake. It's a funny little bit for about 10 seconds, but he dragged it out.
Had he stopped at second 11, we would have been good.
Right.
Yeah, typical mischaracterization.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
You know, I used to coach debate, and I would coach my debaters, if you're getting your clock cleaned, because there are some really good debaters out there, take your lumps, don't lose your comportment. But also, if sometimes you encounter a debater who maybe is novice and not too good at debate, we also need to keep our comportment. I sort of feel like that is responding to that, gives it some dignity it doesn't deserve.
Correct. Next one.
Had that been in black and white, I would have thought it was a scene from one of the Clint Eastwood spaghetti westerns.
Where's that Tuscanello cigar? That's what I was doing. Nice hat. The only really confusing part to me beyond the nonsense is to make sure that your travel documents are ready to go for ease of travel. Does she not understand? we want to stop the foreigners from coming in. It's not that we're stopping people from leaving.
Just get out of here, you stupid, dumb animal!
Many Hollywood celebrities said they're going to leave if Trump gets elected. I think we're going to buy them first-class airfare.
Oh, my goodness.
We have no problem.
In fact, we might raise money at the Heritage Foundation to provide them those tickets.
Yeah. Next one.
This is Dawn's Early Light, Taking Back Washington to Save America. I'm going to read 2 quotes from it so you can all understand the gravity of the situation we are about to find ourselves in. Kevin Roberts wrote this book. He's the president of the Heritage Foundation. He is also the writer of Project 2025. The foreword of this book was written by incoming Vice President J.D. Vance, the same administration who said they had no idea what Project 2025 was.
This is dramatic.
We are now all realizing that it's time to circle the wagons and load the muskets in the fight that lay ahead. These ideas are an essential weapon. J.D. Vance. Not even a page and a half later, Roberts. For new American institutions to grow, for America to flourish again, they don't need to be reformed, they need to be burned. A nice start would include every Ivy League college, the FBI, the New York Times, the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease, the Department of Education, 80% of Catholic higher education, BlackRock, the Boy Scouts of America, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the World Economic Forum, the Chinese Communist Party, and the National Endowment for Democracy. You should probably read it.
Man, I'm more excited to read it than I ever was.
Yeah, what an indictment of education where we've lost our ability to understand metaphor, both what the vice president-elect says and what I say about the controlled burn metaphor, but also, where's the humor?
If that woman read that review, read those quotes rather, to just a smattering of American people, it seems to me the majority of them would agree. Are people still defending Dr. Fauci? Or, I mean, you mentioned NIAID there. Like, who are these mythical people who are defending these corrupt bureaucratic institutions that are stealing our rights?
Really vocal, radical leftists on TikTok.
Yeah.
And people who have real power. And I rail against this category in the book, elites in Washington, New York, and Brussels. And the more you reveal to Americans, whether they're reading my book or watching your show or reading Project 2025, what those elites want to do, the more convinced they become that even if they don't like Donald Trump for some reason, that the coalition, the movement that he is building is right for them. And that's why I would encourage the left to keep doing videos like that, because it is more earned media about what Americans have been starved for a generation. And that is for our men and women in power to tell the truth.
Kevin, which was your favorite of the videos?
Oh, the last one.
Gotta be.
It's gotta be. It was the dramatic build-up to it.
Yeah, yeah, I have to agree. The book review was really, really great. I've heard that gal has a series of them.
Send me any of them that are very good, because I'm afraid that if I start watching them, I might waste a lot of time.
Dawn's Early Light will not be a waste of time. Go get the book. Kevin, thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Michael. Take care.